Alright, before I get started in today's video, I just want to make all my viewers aware that I'm going to be conducting a series of giveaways to promote my Monkey Craft YouTube channel. And if that interests you, I'll have some more information later on in this video for you to check out. Well, welcome back everyone to Monkey Craft. My name's Eric, and today's video we're going to do a little shop talk, I guess, right? A lot of my initial videos were how I set up a shop. Lately it's been setting up the printers. Let's go on. I think we'll go into the rep rack. I printed those pieces. Let me grab them. It's called Rep Rack, R-E-P, right? Rep cord, I'm sorry, it's rep cord. I got it wrong, rep cord. I'll have the link again down below. So I printed out 5 sets of these brackets, right? They're gonna go on the wall up here to the right. Right? So what there's a cleat which you screw to the wall, 2 screws into the studs. I got some good heavy screws for that. And then these are the cleat, that's the cleat, and then these are the rack brackets. They slide on like that. And then you're gonna whoop. Help if I put it on right side up, right? And then it slides down, as you can see, locks in, all right? And then your 1/2-inch electrical conduit goes through here, and you set it for the length that you're trying to cover. And then I printed these little end caps. They're going to go on the conduit just to straighten it out, make it look a little nicer. So let's get into this. This should be pretty straightforward. Okay? All right, let's get to it. It's going to go up here on the right. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've marked the studs where I'm going to put the brackets, right? And then I lined up a box of filament with the holes where the conduit runs through, and then I measured from here to here, and it was about 3 inches. So I'm going to measure down 3.5 inches. That should give me just enough clearance on the top to mount stuff and not have it be hitting the ceiling or anything. So I've gone ahead, put a temporary mark up there at the 3.5-inch point on all the tape marks. Now I'm going to bring up my level, bring up the level, and see how close we are on those tape marks. They're pretty close. Yeah. Make sure you're there. Hole, and what I'm going to do is mark the top hole for the bracket on every one of them, and then I'll screw them in on that top hole. Right there, there. Here. And there. That should get me lined up on studs. Now I probably should pre-drill these. We'll go ahead and do an 1/8 inch pilot. All right, I got all my brackets here. You do have to be cautious with these drill drivers. You want it so I can just move it. You don't want to crush the plastic and break the plastic, right? When I'm over here, I think I'll put these 2 screws in. Take the level of the bracket. Yeah, that looks good. All right, so the brackets are up. Now I want to calculate how long do I want to cut my conduit to, right? So if my brackets basically 64, and I'd like it to be able to hang out enough to get 3 more on each side. 3 more on each side. So I'd have to add 18 onto the 64. That'd give me 74 and 8 would be 82, right? 82 inches. I'm gonna go cut the steel conduit. It's tight in here and it's longer, so I'm gonna cut it outside, but you just take the length of conduit, mark it, cut it with a tubing cutter, right? Now, what I don't know is the best way to put it up. I'm thinking, and what I'm gonna try first is to bring it in, put all the brackets on, then put the conduit up, because I won't have enough room to slide it in from the end later if I put all the brackets in. So I have to put it up with the brackets already, conduit already in the bracket. So I'm going to put all the brackets on, bring it up, start it on one end, then start out all of them, and then bring it down into all of them, okay? So my thinking is, go ahead and slide them on. This one should be about in here. And it's just rough just to get them up there. Here. Now, what I'm hoping is that I can sort of get this one started just in the hole a little bit. Get that one in the hole a little bit, not all the way down. I can fit that on there. And if I get boxes in, I can put those on there. That wasn't too bad, pretty straightforward. I got a big order of filament coming in. Now, I only put one row up for now. I obviously could put several more if I needed them. I'm going to go with the one just because it gives me more freedom. And then we'll see how it goes. I'll expand as I need them. Whoops, one more thing, guys. I forgot to tell you. I printed these end caps. I didn't put them on. Forgot. Let's slide them on now. You're such a good dog. All right, well, it's the next day in the shack. And as you can see, none of my printers are running. Not good for production output when my printers aren't running. And they're not running because I'm out of some of the key filaments. My initial load that I got in when I started to set up the business and do my prototyping and some initial production, I burned through it. I did see this coming, so I put some filament orders in. Everything is coming, just not here yet. Hopefully some will start showing up later today. Well, I contemplated last night sitting in the house and having put up that rack, feeling good about it. I looked at what I actually have on order versus what my capacity is going to be. I'm not going to get there with one rack. Not going to happen. So overnight I went ahead and I printed a whole nother stack of the brackets. And the cleats I've already screwed to the wall. I'll show you that in a second. And then I got the end caps. So I'm going to put in 2 more rails. So the next rack, firstly, is going to go right in here. You can see I already got the cleats up here, basically adding another row. Now I did consider adding another row below that, a 3rd row, which I could eventually if I need to. But I'd like to not have it in my clearance because I walk through here all the time. With my height, adding the 1 row is not a problem. 2nd row, I just have to watch out for it, okay? So I ended up putting the 3rd row up here. You can see the cleats. Now, I got those already screwed in. I've showed you that before. So I'm going to get the 1/2 inch conduit cut, fitted. We'll get them up. I'll show you what that ends up looking like. All right, well, I got the one over the doors up. And I'm ready to put the one under the other rack up. I don't know if you can see it, but I thought I'd show you how I do the dance to get it up. I put the brackets on the rod ahead of time, and then I lift it up and then fit them in. I'll show you what that looks like, but you're going to see my back, but anyway. All right, let's see what's next now. What else I got to get going? Because I'm waiting for the filament to come in. Should be in around 1 or 2 o'clock. And then, how about we come back and I'll show you what the plan is for the filament. All right, so I got my filament delivery in. It's about 20% of what I need or what I got on order. The rest of it comes in over the next couple days. But it's got what I need to get production started again, and that's what's more important. I need to get that production running. Let me go and get that started and take you to the next step. The 2 racks are in. I got the load of filament in. Most of it did. I got about another 8 to 10 more coming tomorrow. But you can see both of them line up well. Loading up real nice. I got all my different filaments sorted by type. Okay. Got my basic PLAs up here. I got a continuation of matte PLA here. I showed you previously how I store the ones I use the most of right above the printers. So on the right over there, I showed that before, that's all on my matte PLA. And then my PETG high flows over here. And this over here is additional high flow PETG and PEG carbon fibers. I got my carbon fibers filaments over here. So that's how it turned out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. At this point, I'd like to show you a little clip that talks about the promotion that I've got upcoming for my Monkey Craft YouTube channel. Let's play that clip now. If you're interested in participating in the giveaways that I'm conducting for my Monkey Craft YouTube channel, I have created a separate video that I've linked down below that has all the information for the giveaways, what's being given away, what you do to have to participate, the ground rules for it, everything. All that information is in that separate video that's linked down below. So if you're interested, would like to participate, try to win some 3D print stuff, click that link down. Well, this is going to wrap up this video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, hope you got something out of it. But if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do it now. And please join me in my next video in my journey. See ya.